A picturesque look there at downtown Atlanta and Turner Field, site for this edition of baseball on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Doc will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Doc.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Pedro Siriaco will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
Doc makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Doc.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Doc will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Doc.
Now here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. He's set. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He's ready. Now the pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 5 and the Braves nothing. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Doc will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. Fouled back. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. From the belt, the pitch. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now.
And so many times in a ball game, games can hinge on one at-bat. A simple fly ball here would have gotten him the lead. Instead, he comes up empty on that one, and the runners remain at first and third with two away now.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Chris Davis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Now batting, the center.
So a new pitcher will come on now as we see the right-hander Jose Veras take over. Doc will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late inning.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly what he gives them. It's all about knowing your job and not trying to do more than you have to.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 7-6. So long from Atlanta. Now from 755 Hank Aaron Drive, a look at Turner Field here in Atlanta. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our two starting lineups for tonight. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Doc will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Doc.
Now the first pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. Now, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
I can tell you, it's been at least 20 years since I played third base, but these plays still make me shudder. You see where he's playing. He's trying to take away the bunt, so he's almost up there on the cut of the infield grass. And I'll tell you what, after a play like that, you might have to take a little bit of inventory.
Doc makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Doc.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw by right is in time for out number 1.
Well, as you can tell, the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he still got them.
First offering on the way. Doc is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it.
Pitch on the way. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Omar Alfonso will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Simmons on to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Juan Lagares will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base.
Come on, hold him down.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw home in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Daniel Murphy will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. The 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Doc will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Score holds at 4-3. So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top. And in a tie ball game late, they're going to make a move here as we'll see a pinch runner come on at first base. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Stammen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nate Scherholz will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag by Desmond, and he is out at second base. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player. Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays.
2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Doc, a move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now here's the pitch. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit.
Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. First batter of the game, he's all over this pitch and lines it to center field for a leadoff single to get things started.
Nick Markakis will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
Well, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
Doc will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Doc.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Martin.
So one away in the Toronto third. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, you know, the good news is that throw to second, that was a sweet throw. The bad news, there was no play at second. That is a strange decision.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat.
Here's the first offering. Doc is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. He's ready, now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Josh Donaldson will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now the 3-1 home. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. The second for one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, center fielder, Harold.
Doc will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Gordon will wait on it. One pitch, one away. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Alex Gordon. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top. And in a tie ball game late, they're going to make a move here as we'll see a pinch runner come on at first base. Taylor Kaiser will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on the way. Pitch outside, the throw. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
Well, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
Doc will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
They've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
Come on, sitting on something here. Come on, baby.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 1-0. Good night from Toronto.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the...
And in a tie ball game late, they're going to make a move here as we'll see a pinch runner come on at first base.
The batter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Come on now, two-ball right here. You got one.
Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
Here's another look, and you're going to see this throw as a high one down to second. But he's still got time to go up the ladder and then come down with it and put the tag on in time.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fellow right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but...
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets.
2018 New York Mets.
And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Doc makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First pitch coming. And a bouncing ball, foul.
First pitch, 7-11.
And the pitch.
Hey, come on, guys.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And a look here at the scouting report for the 28-year-old right-hander as you see there what he'll be featuring going forward in this one.
Second baseman.
Doc will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a one-run game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. Daniel Murphy will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Here it comes, 2-1. On its tailor-made to short, 6. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Lucas Duda will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. He waits, now the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. So this is hauled in by the second baseman. Doc will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, now, we got two.
Let's get him out. Hey, all right, here we go now.
Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
In the air to right center. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Daniel Murphy will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go. Hey, let's turn 2, huh?
A 2-1 offering.
All right, come on now.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle to second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Cahill ready, the 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second, 4. And that's through, a base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Doc will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, guys, get your pitch up there.
Hey, here we go.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Pedro Siriaco.
Pedro Siriaco will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Hey, 2 away now. Hey, plays it 1 now. Hey, plays it first.
The 1-0 pitch. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. 3-2, here it is. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
First pitch on the way. Runner's on his way to third. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Daniel Murphy will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the runner will score from first.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
Doc will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets claimed a 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets.
2018 New York Mets.
And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Gerardo Parra will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Doc will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Hey, here we go. Hey, we got one.
Now here's the first pitch.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play 750 ball at home, 500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an 800 homestand for them so far. They're 4-1. They'd love to keep that going here. He gives them a free 90 feet there with one away. Now, all of a sudden, you open up a wealth of chances of making a productive out and still getting that guy home.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2, fouled straight back. A man at third with one away. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and one out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right now.
Come on, get here.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Wilmer Flores will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up, guys. Let's go, New York.
Hey, your pitch, get your wood on it.
Ready now on 1-1. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second.
Get.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Well, that's just a bad break right there. He made a good pitch. He probably should be out of this inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Up next for Atlanta. Second
Doc
baseman.
will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch on the way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Hey, let's go right here, huh?
Pause, now the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Hey, come on, big dog.
He's ready, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Braves strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Juan Lagares will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Doc will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Doc.
Hey, time, let it fly.
Here's the first offering. Off is Simmons. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The next 0-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that. Now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Pedro Siriaco will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hey, come on, guys.
Come on, sitting on something here.
Hey, we got two.
First pitch coming. Pitch outside, the throw.
1 ball, no strike.
And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Well, that's been missing.
He waits, now the pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Juan Lagares will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
And on a ground ball like that one, you've got to make sure you get it to him quickly. If you don't, that runner might knock your shortstop right into left field, and that's almost what happened right there.
Doc will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Doc.
Need you right here, one time. Hey, come on now, let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Hey, drop that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Rangers all day.
Here we go.
Another 0-2 home. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. One left for Atlanta. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. A picturesque look there at downtown Atlanta and Turner Field, site for this edition of baseball on the show. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the two starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Cesar Hernandez will get his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he's retired here, one away. So a fine changeup there to get the ground ball. Just one of a handful of pitches he'll feature moving forward as you take a look at the scouting report right there. Cody Ashe will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. And this is knocked down on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Doc will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on. And
2 left for Atlanta. We've played an inning. No score. Michael Brantley will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. He's set, now the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Cahill ready, the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
well, these guys have not got off to a good start. It's no surprise that their defense has been a big factor why. Going to need to figure this out soon because this is another play that needs to be made.
Doc will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Here we go.
First offering on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
All right, one time, man. Hey, double him up. Let's go. Throw me a ground ball right here. Let's go.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. He's got it. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Second baseman.
Dean Anna will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Michael Brantley will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time. Here's the pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Doc will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And this is a base hit as that'll get the run in from third. And the Braves have come back to square up the ball game.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Dean Anna will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Pitch outside, the throw. Runner goes for second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Xavier Paul is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Cesar Hernandez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. You've got the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third base. And now you've got all sorts of ways to get him in and grab a late lead.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Doc has got it, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here in Atlanta. Phillies lead this one 2-1. Justin DeFreitas will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Freddie Freeman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Doc will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Here's the first offering. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. He's ready, now the pitch. And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Luis Avilan will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Michael Brantley. Take a snapshot of that. A picturesque look there at downtown Atlanta and Turner Field, site for this edition of baseball on the show. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Grady Sizemore will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Doc will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman, Doc.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Well, that didn't take long to get a man into scoring position. And quite truthfully, he's probably a little bit unlucky that he's not touching third and home here as well. No waiting for a pitch here. He jumps on that very first pitch of the inning and nearly drives it out of here.
Nick Markakis will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Now the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. In plenty of time, and he's out at third. Andres Blanco will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here comes a 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. And that's through for a base hit. Doc will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Doc.
Here's the first offering. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Nick Markakis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First offering on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And the throw here is dropped.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Pause, now the pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Doc will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now he runs up to bunt it with his speed. This is going to be tough. And Hamels has to flip it onto first, so it winds up a successful sacrifice.
You know, I don't think that was intended to be a sacrifice, but it is going to work out exactly like one because they get their guy to third base. But he's definitely trying to beat this ball out. It just didn't quite work out for him.
Andres Blanco will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. The 1-1. And he reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. And that's through, a base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Willeen Rosario will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Simmons on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Freddie Galvis will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Doc will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And on one pitch, he's retired.
The right fielder.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
And as you can see there, these guys were paced by the great start from the left-hander Cole Hamels. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control.
So with a couple of men in scoring position and 2 gone, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Fouled straight back.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, man. Let's go. Here we go, fellas. Get a hit. Come on. Come on, fellas. Let's go. Hey, place it first.
Comes set.
Hey,
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready now. The pitch rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Headley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail 5-2. Jose Veras will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Chase Headley. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
Final line score tonight.
So that'll put a wrap.